Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Getting to Know Your Neighbors. I'm working with Park Bench again, which is a community website, to interview another local business owner in our community. I am Hamid Pourkasraei, real estate agent and property manager with Amex Realty, and I'm here today with Nicole Benes, one of the owners of Sweet Monk. Nicole, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me on for a chat.
Absolutely. So if you are ready, we can dive right into it.
For sure.
So question number one, describe your business.
So like you mentioned, I'm a co-founder of a monk fruit sweetener company. So it's an all natural sugar alternative available through mainly like natural health food stores. So if someone hasn't heard of monk fruit, that's a common question. So the brand itself is called Sweet Monk. The format, it's like a little 50 ml bottle. I should have actually had one with me. But yeah, so if someone uses stevia, for example, most people are familiar with stevia. It's a similar kind of concept. So no calories, keto friendly, diabetic friendly, but doesn't have a funny aftertaste. So some people prefer monk fruit.
Okay, awesome. Question number two.
Yeah.
What made you decide to open this business and how long have you been in operation?
Yeah, for sure. So that's a good question. So I work full-time still. So I work full-time in sales in the pet industry, actually. And my business partner, Kelsey, used to work with me and we wanted to start our own business together. And probably 6 years ago now, I was prepping for a bodybuilding competition. And I was trying to use stevia because that's what my coach wanted me to use. And I didn't love it. I didn't mind it in some things, but other things, like I really didn't like it. I'm super open-minded. So I was like, I'm sure if I try it a couple hundred times, I will go for it. And I really didn't like it. And so some food items I was getting from the US, I was like being an ingredient reader and noticed monk fruit on some of the manufactured goods. And I was like, what is this? And I started to research it. And it honestly sounded kind of too good to be true. Like I couldn't find anything bad about it. And I thought to myself, like, why can't I just go to the store and buy monk fruit instead of stevia? And so I kind of pitched the idea to Kelsey and she was like, I like it. And that is how we got started. So we officially launched, we worked on the business for probably a year or two first, but we officially launched April 2017.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
I always love hearing like the background of
I know entrepreneurs always have great stories, right? Like how they got started. Yeah.
So question number three, what was it like when you first started?
It's been an awesome experience for sure. I would say when we first started, it was lots of working on weekends, working on evenings. Kelsey has 2 kids. And then, like I said, I work full time. So lots of work on the evenings. And you're kind of wearing all the hats as an entrepreneur. You're kind of like doing everything. So just learning how to do some stuff comes naturally to me, but then some other stuff we just have to figure out. So.
Okay. And then next question, of course, we're going through a pandemic here. So how have you had to transition your business during this pandemic?
Yeah, so we have been really lucky. The natural health and kind of wellness space has fared fairly well during the pandemic because people are trying to stay healthy and well, right? So we do have a lot of brick and mortar stores. So we have about 200 locations across Canada. We sell on like well.ca, Switch Grocery is another one, Amazon, and all of our retailers and all of our locations just keep ordering. So it's been pretty awesome.
Okay, amazing. How do you get the word out? And like, is there plans to kind of expand outside of Canada as well?
Yeah, I think for like this coming year, we're just going to continue to focus on Canada for sure. So right now, in the United States, the best way to get our product is on Amazon.com, and we're prime on there. But for now, there's still some untapped opportunity in Canada. So just working on expanding our retailers throughout Canada is kind of our focus for sure for the foreseeable future.
Okay, awesome. So that kind of, your answer kind of goes in line with my question that I had next, which was what are your goals over the next year for your business?
Yeah. Yeah, brick and mortar really makes up the bulk of our business. So really making sure that we're getting into new retailers as we're kind of gaining more and more traction. We do have more retailers reaching out to us, which is really nice, wanting to list products. So that's always, as like a salesperson, that makes your life a lot easier when stores
Right.
are contacting you versus having to like prospect and cold call.
Right.
But yeah, so that's been awesome for sure.
Awesome. And then, so next question, what is something most people don't know about the business?
I think we've been trying to get in front of on social media. We've been trying to be a little more visible on there. I think sometimes people think that we're just like a big company. So letting people know that we're a Canadian women co-founded company is a big thing. I think people maybe like don't, and we don't do neither Kelsey or I like really love to be in front of the camera. So getting on there and just like letting people like know who we are, we probably could do more of that for sure.
Okay. Well, hopefully this video helps. I'm glad that you decided to do this.
Yeah. I'm okay. Like I get on there a little bit and chit chat.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not traumatized.
Okay. Next question. What would your customers say they love most about your product?
I would say most of our customers really like the fact that it's super concentrated. So it's really sweet, convenient to take with them out when they're out and about. And also it doesn't have a funny aftertaste.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually going to recommend this to my own family because they do keto. So I think this
Oh
would,
yeah. Yeah. Super popular with keto.
yeah. Next question for you is, in case you may not know, Parkbench is a community website and they share everything local. So with that being said, can you please share with everyone what you love most about Vancouver?
Oh yeah. So Vancouver, I think this is what I had kind of, when I looked at the questions beforehand, the thing that popped into my mind that I shared was, I don't think I really realized I didn't travel very much as a kid. Like I definitely got out of the country way more as an adult. So I feel like I was very slow to appreciate Vancouver. But once you travel abroad more, especially when you're down in the States, you just like Vancouver is just so clean and like just like the city lands, like just the landscaping, like the grass is green. Like you go in the United States and like boulevards are like desert, right? In a lot of places. So it'll be like brown and
Right.
they just don't like even new developments. I know you're in real estate, so you can appreciate this. Like I know when I'm in Texas, you're looking at like new developments and they don't really like landscape them. Like they don't look nearly as good as properties here. So I just like really appreciate, and then the obvious things like the mountains and the water, but just like how clean and pretty it is.
Yeah. You know, I can definitely relate to that because I've felt the same when you visit outside of Canada and Vancouver. I've definitely felt.
Yeah, just and you don't really realize that until you go other places and you're like, wow, it's really pretty at home.
Yeah. Now, next and last question is there anything exciting that's going on with your business that customers should know about?
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, we just launched a French vanilla product. We've been getting asked for that for a long time, and it took us quite a while to kind of finalize. So that's really exciting. Retailers are excited about it. So customers have been trying it and they really liked it. So that's exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So my own actual question for the product is that, so it comes in a little bottle. Now, do you pour a little bit into like your, let's say your coffee or something like that? Is that how it works?
Yeah, so you can drop it in. 4 to 6 drops is the equivalent of about a teaspoon of table sugar.
Okay.
For a single serving, like a coffee, it's usually like around 5 drops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah. Now, with that, we have wrapped up our interview. Nicole, I want to thank you so much for joining me for this interview today. It's been great to learn about you and your business.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And with that, I want to also thank everyone for watching this as well. Once again, I am Hamid Pourkasraei, real estate agent and property manager with Amex Realty. If you have a business and you would like to be featured in one of my interviews, feel free to reach out to me today. Also, be sure to go visit Nicole and try Sweet Monk products.
Thank you.
That's it. See you guys next time.